Hi everybody, thanks for your patience while I got the homework help video set up for this week. I'm just gonna dive right in. On Monday, there is a huge mistake. There should be symbols here, 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 and here. So there's no way for you to determine the correct answer. So you were instructed this morning to cross this off because I'm not sure what happened to those symbols. Okay. On the next one, it says in a kite contest, the length of the longest tail on a kite is 13 times the length of the shortest tail on a kite. The combined length of both kites is 1,904 centimeters. Gavin drew a diagram to help him find the length of the shortest tail. What is the length of the shortest tail? This one was confusing because you see the number 13 right here. However, this number 1,904 includes the short guy. Okay, so you actually need to divide by 14. So the problem, your equation is 1,904. I'm not on my regular Chromebook, so writing these out is going to take me a little bit longer than usual. Divided by 14. And I know you all know how to do the rest of the steps, so I'm going to let you go from there. Okay? Next, Alex spent a total of $98.40 last year for the weekend newspapers to be delivered to his house. The cost for each month was the same. What was the monthly cost for Alex to receive the weekend newspapers? And I can see here, like something happened on my formatting. It must have been when my symbols got deleted because this is all kind of messed up right here. Okay, so last year is a key situation, key word here. Last year for the weekend newspapers. And the word month is also, I know there are 12 months in a year. So I am going to do $98 and 40 cents divided by how many months are in a year? 12. Ooh, okay. I want to address real quick, all of a sudden, we've been doing our division like this all year long, and all of a sudden I'm starting to see some of my friends know that the problem is division, and they're writing their problem like this. You have never, ever been taught to divide this way. I do not want to see it come into my class anymore because you're getting them wrong, because now you don't know the steps because you have not set up the problem the same way that you've been taught to. I'm not really sure where this came from, but what it leads me to believe is that at home on your homework, you're using a calculator. So I need you to stop unless you have permission to use a calculator in class. Do not write division problems this way. I don't want to see it anymore. Okay, on to Tuesday. Bert is edging his driveway with railroad ties. The distance around the driveway measures approximately 548 feet. Each railroad tie is 8 feet long. What could be the total number of railroad ties needed to edge the driveway? Okay, once again, we have another division problem. The total distance around is about 548 feet. If I know that each tie is 8 feet long, I can divide by 8 to determine the total number of ties I'm going to need to edge the driveway. Okay, next. I love this one because it gives you a model. The answer is here, okay? You can find it, right there in the model. It says in 4 minutes, Nadia rode her bicycle 1/20 kilometers in a race. She rode the same rate of speed for the entire race. What is the distance she rode during each of the 4 minutes? So they're saying, I want to know for 1 minute, right? It's dividing up the 1/20 or 1/2 into 4 equal groups. You can look and count right there your tenths. Your distractor answer is written in hundredths. So how many tenths are in each group? 3. So which answer says 3/10, not 3/100? It's one of these two. Okay, it's going to be A. A is 3/10. Next, Priscilla used color tiles to make 1/8 of a design red and 2/3 of the design yellow. She made the rest of the design green. How much of the design did Priscilla make red and yellow? Okay, we need a ratio table here. Your first step should be to make a ratio table for 2/3. Okay, so I'm going to fill that out. 4/6 is equivalent to 2/3. 6/9. Is there a typing option on here? This is going to take me forever on this. Okay, then continuing. Okay, actually, I'm not going to continue because this is going to take me forever on this Chromebook. You will need to continue until you get a common denominator of 24. Okay, so my 2/3, if I have 24 as my denominator, that means I multiplied 3 times 8, and I know that 2 times 8 is 16. Okay. Plus, okay, if you made your ratio table for 1/8 and you get 24 as your common denominator, you did times 3. So 1 times 3 is 3, and now you can add 16/24 plus 3/24. Next, each Friday, Mono spends $4.95 on a hamburger combo. So far this year, Mono has spent $89.10 on hamburger combos. What is the best estimate for the number of Fridays he bought a hamburger combo? To me, this is a really easy estimation. If you give your numbers legs, $4.95 is between 4 and 5, right? And it's going to be closest to 5, right? Okay, if you give $89.10 legs, it's between 89 and 90. It's going to be closest. Well, no, let's do between 80 and 90. I'm sorry, my dog is barking. That's Buzz. Between 80 and 90, it's going to be closest to 90. 90 is a super friendly number with 5, especially when you're dividing. So you're going to do 90 divided by 5. I don't think I realized I put this much division on here. Okay. Next, Mr. Meyer has a rectangular tulip garden. See, my formatting is messed up here as well. Don't know what happened. Rectangular tulip garden that is 3 feet wide and 7 feet long. Okay. If he keeps the same length, so 7 is going to stay the same. And he changes the width to 5. What is the perimeter of the tulip garden? How do we find perimeter? What do I make you say in class? Add up all the sides. And I clap, right? Add up all the sides. And I say, everybody say it. Add up all the sides. Okay? So if we do 7 plus 7, that gives us 14. If we do 5 plus 5, that gives us 10. And 10 plus 14 is 24. Okay? Next, Dakota made a salad dressing by combining 2 3/4 fluid ounces of vinegar and 6 1/8 fluid ounces of olive oil. She used about 1 3/8 ounces of dressing on her salad. About how much dressing is left. Okay, this is another problem. It's an estimation where you need to give these numbers legs. 2 3/4 is between 2 and 3. Okay, look at the fractional portion. How many pieces of the puzzle do we need to finish the whole puzzle? Just one, so we're closer to 3. Okay, 6 1/8 is between 6 and 7. 1/8 is closer to 0. I remember our benchmark fractions are 0, 1/2, 1 whole. Okay, so 6 1/8 is closest to 6. The next one says 1 3/8. Remember, our benchmarks are 0, 1/2, 1 whole. This is really closest to 1 1/2. If you go with 1 whole, that's okay. It's an estimation. However, I'm going to go with 1 1/2 because 4 is half of 8. I only need one more piece to be at the half. So now I can add my 3 and 6 gives me 9. Right? So there's your distractor. Okay? And then you're going to subtract your 1 1/2, right? Which leaves you with what? If you do this on your number line, that's fine. Or you can just subtract your halves and wholes. So you should end up with D, 7 1/2. Okay, last day is our volume problem and a budget problem. So let's take a look. A model of a rectangular prism made of 1 meter cubes is shown below. What is the volume of the prism? So remember, to find volume, we do length times width times height. Length times width times height. Sorry, this Chromebook's not my best. Not my best. Okay, so let's see. We have 3, 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it looks like our height is 3. Okay, so you should be able to handle that. And last problem. Mitzi works at an amusement park. Her gross income, that's before taxes, remember, that's all the fish in the sea. The pay is $680 each week. The pay stub shows her payroll taxes. Her final pay, that is her net income. Remember, what you get in the net is what you get to keep. So this is a simple subtraction problem. You're going to do 680 minus $70.53. If you need any extra help, talk to me in class tomorrow. Bye.